Kolhapur, known as the city of Mahalakshmi, wrestling and misal pav, has so much more to offer. In this video, I'll be showing you some places to visit and some things to do that you absolutely should not miss out on. I'm here at one of the most iconic places in Kolhapur right now, which is the new city palace, which is till date the residence of the royal family of Kolhapur. The building houses a museum on the ground floor where you can see weapons, animal skins from their hunting escapades. You have various memoirs of their royal lineage, and it's a very interesting thing to see. Sadly, there's no photography allowed inside, so I couldn't really show you guys the museum from within, but the palace premises are simply gorgeous. There's a sprawling garden and the architecture of the building is so beautiful and so well maintained. I just got out from the new palace and there's a sanctuary, as you can see behind me, which is right opposite to the gate of the new palace, and this sanctuary is handled by the royal family. There are many animals who are being very well taken care of. I already see a few birds, a few spotted deer hanging around. Stop is at the iconic Mahalakshmi Temple in Kolhapur. Unfortunately, I cannot enter the place because first of all it's COVID lockdown protocol, and secondly it's undergoing certain renovation procedures before Navratri. But I managed to find a spot on a rooftop thanks to some really helpful locals, which is this beautiful terrace up here from where I can see the entire stretch, the entire premise of the temple. This temple is considered to be one of the most holy places, and it's also one of the 51 Shakti Peeths. A lot of devotees come here every year, especially during Navratri. It takes on a whole other flavor of festive fervor. When you're in Kolhapur, you cannot miss out on visiting the Mahalakshmi Temple. Just taking a ride from the Mahalakshmi Temple street, I have arrived at Bhavani Mandap. Bhavani Mandap is a magnificent structure right in the heart of the city that used to be the venue where the Chhatrapati held his darbar. After all that traveling to places, I've finally made a pit stop to indulge in my most favorite thing, that is shopping. And what do you think of when you think of shopping in Kolhapur? Kolhapuri Chapels, of course. So I have come to Kolhapuri Chapel, which is located right next to the Mahalakshmi Temple, and they have an insane collection of traditional as well as some contemporary Kolhapuri Chapels. So I'm going to shop to my heart's content here. Let's go. And for those of you who think Kolhapuri Chapels are made of leather, and those of you are against animal cruelty, there's a really wonderful concept over here wherein they source the leather from animals who have died of natural causes. So no animals are hurt during the making of these Kolhapuri Chapels. So if you're someone who's an animal lover and who's totally against animal cruelty, you can make a special request and they'll make sure that they'll craft these gorgeous chapels from using the leather of an animal who has died of natural causes. I'm on my way to Panhara Fort now, and we have just exited the heart of Kolhapur city, and as soon as we've exited the city, I can see sugarcane fields all over. On both sides there's like a continuous stretch of sugarcane fields. So we were on our way to Panhara Fort, which is like one of the most popular tourist attractions near Kolhapur. But unfortunately, because of the weather conditions, the road that goes up on top of the fort, that is not functional. That's why they're not allowing any vehicles to go up. So we took a slight detour, and there is an entire plateau over here which is called Masi Plateau. The Masi Plateau is a 922 acres stretch. It's a beautiful stretch, like it's just green land for as far as I can see. It has beautiful green pastures where I can see small little water bodies in between where there are even buffaloes taking nice cool baths and everything. It's a beautiful stretch of land. The weather is just wonderful right now. I'm just like driving around and walking around and exploring the stretch. We are here at this place called the Vertical Park, which is a newly opened place. It has zip line and it has a lot of adventure activities. So I'm going to go to the Vertical Adventure Park and try out a few fun activities. You can see behind me, this is a 800 feet zip line which goes on the Masi Plateau. I am jittery and I'm scared, but I'm going to do this. Oh my god, guys, this was amazing! A scenic freshwater lake, boating on the serene waters of Rankaya and watching the sunset is something you should definitely not miss. Okay, my last stop for the day. I'm here at Katna. Katna is a concept that is totally unique to Kolhapur. You won't see this anywhere else in the world. Every day, twice, once in the morning and once at night, people line up all of their cattle over here at specific spots in the city and they milk their cows and buffaloes live, and wrestlers, people who are training, people who are bodybuilding come here to drink fresh milk. Okay guys, I'm taking the first sip of some freshly extracted milk here at Katna. I'm really excited to try this.
It is delicious.
It's still warm. I think this has to be hands down the most delicious milk I've ever tasted. And I'm not even that big a fan of milk. So these were a few must-visit places in Kolhapur. Let me know if I missed out on any in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out my Kolhapur food guide as well. Thank you.